What if I told you that everything you know about success is backwards? That the secret to real power, influence, and achievement isn't about being flashy or finding the latest hack. No, the shocking truth is that boring people are powerful, and they're quietly running the world. If that blew your mind a little, you're in the right place. Today on the Growth Mindset Project, I'm going to reveal why boring people seem to win in life and how you can harness those same boring habits to get ahead in your business, in your career, and in your life. So if you want the real blueprint for success, keep watching. While you're here, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon. You don't want to miss any of our transformational videos designed to help you grow into the best version of yourself. Now let's pull back the curtain on how the world really works. You see, I built and sold 3 companies before I was 30. Not because I'm some kind of genius, but because I embraced a set of habits that, let's be honest, aren't going to make you the life of the party. They're not impressive on Instagram. They won't get your friends hyped up. In fact, most people would call them boring. But these are the exact habits that separate the powerful from everyone else. Let me walk you through just how powerful boring people really are and the steps they follow. First, boring people understand the power of systems over hacks. While the world chases the newest morning routine, productivity app, or supplement, truly successful people double down on repeatable systems. Sure, hacks are exciting for a couple of weeks. You get that dopamine rush, trying something new, convinced this is what's finally going to change everything. But every time you ditch last month's hack for this month's, you reset your momentum. And what you might not realize is every system, no matter how unexciting, builds up compounding returns through consistency. I'll give you a practical example. Every single week, I plan my time with ruthless consistency. It's simple and incredibly boring. I look back at the prior week, list out everything I need to do, see what I can delegate, and then calendar all my priorities, including personal time, date nights, even workouts, before the urgent stuff gets a spot. Is it revolutionary? No. Does it work? Absolutely. This system frees up my energy and keeps my head clear, so I actually make progress where it counts. What most people do is chase novelty, thinking the next hot thing will unlock success. But boring people? They stick to systems, tweaking them only when absolutely necessary. That's why they get further with less stress, and why they rule the world. Now, at the 3-minute mark, let me ask, is this resonating with you? Go ahead and like this video if you realize that boring might be your secret weapon. And drop a comment. Which of these habits are you most excited to try? Or do you already have a boring routine that's changed your life? The second way boring people are powerful? They protect their focus by ruthlessly saying no to drama. It's easy to get pulled into gossip, venting, or fixing problems that don't even belong to you. Think back. How many hours did you spend last week in other people's drama? The truth is, people who build wealth and influence have one thing in common. They look boring because they refuse to engage in drama. Not because they're uncaring, but because every minute wasted on chaos is a minute stolen from their vision. I keep my phone on Do Not Disturb. Why? Because every interruption, whether it's a friend calling to vent or a coworker looping you into office drama, kills your momentum. You walk away feeling depleted, unfocused, and honestly, guilty for wasting your emotional energy on something that won't help you grow. Boring people set clear boundaries, minimize conversations with drama lovers, and instead connect through positivity or productivity. So if you want to claim your own powerful, boring energy, identify your top sources of drama and pick even just one to limit. Notice how much energy returns to you. Third, boring people follow the same daily schedule. You're not overwhelmed because your life is overstructured. You're overwhelmed because you have almost none. Every time you renegotiate when to wake up, debate if you'll work out today, or decide which project to start, you chip away at your mental energy before you even get started. Here's the hidden truth. People with fixed routines actually free their minds for the important work. They look unremarkable on the surface, but what they've realized is that constraints create freedom. I do the same thing almost every day. Wake up, meditate, journal, work out, and then enter my work blocks. Sure, there's flexibility for vacations or life's surprises, but the fundamental rhythm stays the same. Why? Because every day that I don't have to make a million tiny decisions is a day I have more energy for deep work and progress. Try it for a week. Wake up, work, and go to bed at the same time every day. Studies show even one of these routines, like a consistent bedtime, increases your quality of life dramatically. And best yet, you'll be stunned at how much mental clarity you get just by removing decision fatigue. A quick reminder at the 6-minute mark. If you're getting value from these insights, remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment with your biggest takeaway so far. Let's keep growing together. On to the fourth secret. Boring people repeat the same inputs over and over and over. Progress doesn't come from constantly chasing breakthroughs. It comes from doing the basics repeatedly, making the same sales call, writing the same kind of content, running the same meetings, and aiming for that tiny 1% improvement every single time. The world wants shortcuts, but the truth is, results come only with patience and consistent effort. Case in point, when I was losing weight, there were weeks when nothing happened. My instinct was to change everything. But with more reps and a little patience, the results began to appear without a single change to the plan. The powerful know that most people burn out their results not by doing too little, but by getting bored, switching things up too fast, and destroying the compounding effect. It's not about novelty. It's about relentless repetition. Here's your next step. Pick a skill that directly impacts your goals and commit to 100 reps. Track your progress. Don't judge yourself after 10 or 20. Boring people master their domain not with talent, but with steadfast consistency. And finally, boring people gain exponential leverage by focusing on one thing at a time. While everyone else tries to juggle 17 initiatives, powerful, boring people move the needle by pulling one lever at 100%. They know they only have so much mental bandwidth, so they prioritize deeply. For example, in my own journey, the single act of mastering one step in a recruiting process unlocked massive growth for our company. Not because I did more, but because I focused all my attention on the most impactful thing. This applies everywhere. If you're trying to get fit, don't change your whole diet and workout routine overnight. Pick one, maybe just your breakfast or your bedtime, and master it. Only then build on to the next. Make a list of everything you're working on. Circle the one initiative that, if you nailed it, would make everything else easier or irrelevant. That's your focus until you achieve it. This is how boring people get extraordinary results, with single-minded, almost boring dedication to their lead domino. So today, remember, boring people are powerful people. They're running systems, avoiding drama, following stable routines, repeating winning inputs, and leveraging their energy with laser focus. While excitement often creates chaos, boredom makes room for autonomy, creativity, and real freedom. If you're ready to harness the power of being boring, pick just one of these 5 habits. Don't try to change everything at once. Apply it and just see what happens. Remember, the world's not ruled by the loudest or flashiest. It's ruled quietly by those who understand the boring truth. If you found value in this video, check out our other deep dive episodes on the Growth Mindset Project. Watch another video right here to keep your momentum going, and don't forget to hit the bell so you never miss out on our latest insights. See you next time.